Some won't like this raw husband and wife moment. Their last video. I just found out I'm doing this video. I just found out in live on stream that this is a YouTube video.
Morgie, so we're here in the car, obviously. Recently there's been two, particularly one, but two that I would call raw husband and wife moments. I think in sharing these, like, this is just my foresight. The haters, the people, just people that maybe aren't the most fond of us, are going to put...
I don't know if, okay, would I say I'm not fond of these people? I think I don't like Paul. I feel like Morgan maybe could be saved from this stupid religion, but I feel like Paul really sucks.
Push back on me in this one particular story. Push back on me potentially for my part in one, and then not push back on, and then that's going to be the end of it. Like, I'm the only one that's going to receive pushback. Do you think that's a fair prediction?
That's probably accurate, yes.
Why is that, babe?
Because the haters gonna hate.
Oh my God, bro. Look, sometimes the Caucasians, we're a proud people. He does couch everything. We're cringe. White people are cringe. It's okay.
So here's what happened. This one happened yesterday. At the kitchen table, and our son Judah begins to whine and throw a fit because he wants a banana. We're contemplating, do we just go ahead and give him a banana? Morgan says he's been teething. Let's just go ahead and give it to him. And I just went ahead and put my foot down and said, Judah, because you've been crying, you do not get a banana. You don't get what you cry for.
How old's this kid? There's a car seat back there. Was he just hungry and having a bad time? Or was he actually being a little dick? I mean, sometimes kids can be dicks and they don't deserve things, but it sounds like it was the act of crying that upset you, which tracks with Paul's behavior. Like, if the kid was being rude or something, it's fine to be like, look, hold on, let's talk about the banana. But if they're just, I mean, they could be hungry and rude. They don't need to be withheld food. Teething hurts, they cry. Exactly. So it sounds like 3 years old. Or 3, toddler? Yeah, he's a toddler. What the fuck? I don't know. I mean, I think it depends on how old they are. If he's old enough to have a little bit of a conversation, you'd be like, hey, can you ask nice or something? Like, you know, you don't yell at me to get food, but I would love to get you a banana. You'd be like, hey, you feeling okay? You're kind of yelling at me right now. I think I would be a better dad. But I don't want to parent. Man, this is the thing. People that don't actually want to parent probably would be better handling kids than most people that just don't even fucking think about it and become parents.
And so then there was this kind of moment of pause, you know, of silence. Mm-hmm. And then I went ahead and reiterated it. I said, Judah, when you throw a fit, you do not get what you cry for. And in that moment, it had probably been like 10 seconds, Judah started crying again.
Yeah, like he was crying and then he stopped, he chilled out. And like our goal was to get him to chill out and then ask for a banana in a kind way.
That sounds fun.
And then we would give him the banana. But
sure,
he was fussing, so he stopped crying. And then Paul reiterates.
Because I felt inclined to just reiterate
God told
it.
Me.
So I reiterated it. He starts crying again. And Morgan, in the heat of the moment, says, Paul, he had stopped crying, and you saying that again, and now he's crying again.
Why did he stop crying? Why did you have to say banana again?
That's what it was. And right in that moment, and guys, like, we're sharing this because it's real life, and there's potential for pushback, and I'm okay with that because it's real life, and I think that there's very good takeaways here.
That's the pushback? You're like, oh my God, this is a big pushback moment.
But Morgan says that.
That's
in the heat
it?
of the moment.
Does she ever get to speak her fucking mind? That would not be an argument.
And
my life. I would never even bring this up.
My response very abruptly was, Morgan, please don't correct me.
Gross. I don't like this guy.
I don't know
I don't like him.
People that are not married can really relate.
I don't like
Maybe you can, but the married people, like, in that moment, me saying that, and I said it in a very blunt way, I said, Morgan, please don't correct me.
Yeah, she can you're wrong, she can correct you, dude. She can offer her opinion regardless if you're right or wrong. She's a whole ass human being. What the fuck?
And then there was kind of that silence once again. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, we've been married 10 years now. Praise the Lord. Hit me. In that moment, I'm like,
yeah, cool.
A lot of wives are not going to be happy that a husband, go ahead.
Ticked. They're going to be ticked for the rest of the day. Maybe the whole week.
And I felt that. I was
Dude,
like,
I don't think okay. So the experience I get is that often when she is describing her feelings, she always has to finish it with a smile and laugh about it because she's trying to coddle his fucking emotions and knows that he's just going to get turn into a pissy little bitch. And man, I feel like she wants to express herself and she's actually more mad. She is stunted, I agree, but they both are.
Lord,
but that's not it. That's not. I don't think she's laughing because she's stunted. I think she's laughing because it's like she's trying to soften her opinion for his benefit, so that she doesn't have to deal with his outburst if she is too correcting him or whatever. This behavior seems pretty. Yeah, she doesn't seem unhappy. She doesn't seem happy. Yeah.
My spirit, please come through because I wasn't responding. I don't believe in an angry way, in a prideful way. It was, Morgan, I am teaching our child that he doesn't get what he cries for, and whether or not I maybe overdid it in reiterating it, that's
wow.
How I chose to do it, and I expressed, please don't correct me. Anyway, some time goes by.
She's also the one that's driving too. He's such a guy that wants to be in charge, and she's driving the car.
Probably an hour.
Like 30 minutes.
Please share, because I didn't necessarily see that coming. What transpired next?
Oh, well, after Paul said that, I took a breath and I walked back into Luca's room and was cleaning up his room, and I was just kind of talking to myself during that moment, and I was like, I'm flustered right now, but why am I flustered? And I was like, okay, I'm not flustered actually for what Paul said to me of hey, don't correct me, and I knew he didn't say it in a mean way or anything, but he was blunt of just hey, don't correct me. And I was like, Paul never says that. And so I'm thinking all of this as I'm cleaning Luca's room. I'm he is very open to correction. If I come to him in an open and kind, loving, respectful way, he's very open to being.
If I come to him in an open, kind, loving, and respectful way, see what I mean? It feels like eggshells, and it feels like he just gets to be blunt. I would be so fucking annoyed if Sarah did that. Holy shit! I appreciate Sarah's bluntness. I know that in general, everyone's going to have, trepidation. Oh, I don't know if I want to talk about this right now or whatever. That's fine. I mean, she gives me her opinion, though. She has an opinion. She'll fucking tell me. And that is so nice. I can't imagine wanting this. Awful.
Corrected. But, in that moment, he had every right to tell me to just, be quiet. Because,
I totally disagree. Be quiet? Look, if he's you're undermining my thing right now and I'm trying to do things, there's ways to describe that, but please don't correct me. This is kind of shitty, I think. His
Luke was
authority,
standing there watching the whole situation, and Paul was right. Yes, Judah, you don't get a banana when you're throwing a fit, screaming at us for no reason other than this is what you want. You need to learn how to ask in a kind way, in a respectful way. And I'm on the same page with Paul in that. I was just flustered because I was thinking I could have just prevented all of this meltdown if I had just said yes when he first asked for it. But when he first asked for it, I just kind of said no, you don't need a banana. And then I thought to myself, why did I say that? He can have a banana. And so I was just annoyed and flustered at myself, and then that whole thing happened. So yeah, anywho, I come out of cleaning Luca's room, and I just wanted to make sure that Paul knew I was on the same page with him. So do you want me to?
No, please.
Okay. So I just said I'm sorry for getting on you, and you were right.
God damn it. Sorry for getting on you. And you're right. He's the one that snapped at you. What? Why are you apologizing? Why does she have to apologize? Look, I'm fine if she was like, oh, I could have communicated better with the kid. I didn't mean to just say, no, you don't need a banana. It was just sort of like whatever thing. Like, I don't even care about that. It's this fucking interaction that I care about.
Shouldn't have corrected you right then.
I shouldn't have corrected.
And in that moment, again, people that maybe don't understand, in my opinion, the dynamics of a healthy, godly marriage might hear this and be like, what? Morgan came back and apologized when Paul bluntly said, don't correct me? That's repulsive.
That's an interest. I'm so fascinated by why he actually does think that he is in the wrong and expected her not to apologize to him and thinks that other people find this distasteful. Yeah, I do. There's some kind of self-awareness here that isn't breaking through that is very strange. He must feel guilt, yeah.
But the reality is, in that moment, I was like, God, thank you. Like, how...
God, thank you? What the fuck? What about her? Oh my God, dude. Get out, Morgan!
Sure is that.
Get
The
out!
godly maturity to be able to come back and apologize for that. Praise the Lord. Like, we have both grown so much. So now, let's flip this around, because I was just going to leave this video with that and title it something along the lines of whatever title I came up with. But then I was like, some people just aren't going to be able to handle it. So, a very brief story that happened the day before. We're in the living room. And this, again, it just goes to show that, like, we, in our responses to life, to raising kids, husband and wives responding to each other, we oftentimes mean well, but it needs some correction.
Yeah.
And God willing, the correction is done well in a healthy way, but it's going to happen. You're going to need correcting. I'm playing with the kids in the living room. It's dinner time, and we have a big fort where we're pretending to, like, dig into the pillows, dig down deep, and all that stuff. And Morgan tells me, she announces to the living room, because I think dinner was ready, and you said, all right, boys, we're done playing in the pillows. Time to come in for dinner.
Well, I said, let's clean up the pillows and then eat dinner.
But he heard it's time to stop playing. So she said clean up the pillows because she knows that the work will be left to her.
And Morgan, do you want to relay what my immediate response was?
It wasn't good. Paul is in full child mode playing with his kids. And he goes, oh, Mama said it's time to clean. No, we're digging in these pillows.
That is way more undercutting than what she fucking did with the banana thing. What the fuck? You're teaching those kids to disrespect this woman.
We're digging. And I was just like...
That was the switch that went off in my mind was, let's have some fun with this. Mom said it's over. No, dig, quick. Dig a big hole, quick.
And so I immediately say...
Morgan immediately...
I have spent all week working on getting Luca, all his life, but this whole week specifically, he was struggling with getting him to obey right away with a joyful heart. And you come in here and say that? Are you kidding me?
And so, babe, do you remember what my response
and
was?
And he goes...
I walked in, I came next to you and took your hand.
Yes. He said, are you mad at me?
Oh my God. Are you mad at me? He knew he fucking... Shut up.
Said, yes, I am.
I hate him.
I wanted to really get clarity on the situation.
I really don't like him.
Luca is going to learn by your actions, not your words of being like, I was wrong. Look, I shouldn't have done that. He's going to learn by your actions. And your actions that you just did right there were just immediately like pushing back on what Mama just said. We were not a team there.
So what did I say in that moment? Do you remember?
He loves to fucking coach her through every single conversation, by the way. Makes me irritated.
That you were sorry, and that you were wrong, and that you should not have done that, and that you'll do a better job of being
an example.
And
then what did I do? I turned to Luca.
And you spoke some words which mean nothing to him, but yes, I appreciate you still doing that.
Guys, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section, but the reality is those were both wins for us. You can turn any situation into a win if you grow in communication, respect, and love for one another.
Definitely. Yeah, and I mean, Paul has done a really good job in leading our family in what it looks like to quickly apologize for something and like correct something. And like, I have really struggled with that. I struggle way more to apologize than Paul does. So
I don't know if that's true. His apologies suck. Every single time we watch this, I think he's a bad partner. And I think she's, a Christian lady who is trying her best to move through the situation.
I'm thankful.
When she came and apologized, my heart melted. All right, guys.
It really did. His whole body was like,
it was
I'll
beautiful.
do anything for you.
It was beautiful, guys. An apology really is a powerful thing.
And like, to people who are gonna like maybe get mad about, I hope that it's not like solid believers who are getting mad at like your husband correcting you, but
solid believers.
I'm sure there are plenty, because it's hard. It's humbling, but like, we are married, we are a teammate, and teammates hold each other accountable and call each other out and call each other up to be
teammates. He pushes the sports thing a lot.
better teammates so that we can like really crush this whole parenting thing. And so, yeah.
Amen, babe.
It's good.
I was excited. We're growing. All right, guys. Love you all. Till our next video. Have hope.
And be free.
So it's been 2 months since they've uploaded a video since then. He's almost let her die at least twice. And I don't think she's just some little baby that needs to be protected or anything. Like, she's a grown-ass woman and she's a dummy on her own right. But a lot of it's been this relationship. Because they put a lot of their shit on YouTube. And boy, do I not like how he speaks. He super leads, yeah, in a bad way. Interestingly, I almost bailed out of this video. Paul has been doing all of the YouTube shorts alone for the most part since that video came out. And he's living with his dad to become a pro pickleball player, and she's living with her mom to do fitness. Now, this is the most recent video with her. Is this recent? When April 22nd? Oh my God. It's been 2 months.
Is it possible for a stay-at-home mom to get shredded? I've got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Well, okay, they're both almost those ages. And I've decided that it's time to get in the best shape of my life.
Okay.
So I've been following pretty closely the story coming out.
The third attempt on Trump's life. Let that sink in.
Help me understand something, guys.
Drewski Erica Kirk skit. Why is that here?
Really strong, many very emotional reactions coming into Drewski's new How Conservative Women Act in America skit, which
amazing,
is very clearly mocking Erica Kirk.
Anyway, so yeah, I think they broke up. I don't think that sounds like we're I would never spend 2 months at my mom's house while my wife, my best friend, was spent 2 months elsewhere as well. Then it was just a choice. We weren't forced. We just wanted to work out. Hell no. Pickleball. Shut up.